The face. I was watching the sky. This guy was watching and waiting for the rain to stop soaking his feet. The rain turned black his charcoal gray overcoat. Understand, he stood it all sitting under a tree. It was a thunderstorm. He knew what that meant. She had left him. A note on the breakfast table. Last night when nobody was home. Forever. He seemed as sad as Jesus at that moment. He still loved her. Would a dog help? He didn't think so. Everything became so what? Until he didn't care about his feet getting wet. He wanted them to run off the curb like paint rinsing off a brush, sliding into the sewer, and he could just follow. He wouldn't sue her. He couldn't even call her. She wasn't home anymore. He sat on the tails of his coat. The water pressed his back like a cold hand. Off came his shoes, then he bent his knees up tight. Syncopated spasms said all I couldn't hear beneath the drone of pelting rain, hitting him all the ways she couldn't. She gave up and went looking for California. She'd need someone someday, although she might never figure that out, under a sunny sky in an orange grove. But on a day like today, in a shape like that, there is comprehension. Hey buddy, come on, I'll get you a coffee. The waitress suggested he put his shoes on the radiator. He drank the black coffee with sugar quietly. He sighed, and then humbly smiled at me. Take care, I said, then walked outside and saw the taillights of my bus. The driver must have seen me because his brake lights illuminated 1,000 raindrops, but I waved him on. Where do birds go when it rains? I was pretty late when I reached home. She wasn't mad at me. She felt bad for the guy, just like the waitress and all the women in the world. Except, of course, the one who went looking for California and a rainbow, in a place it doesn't rain. I had soup with my wife. I made a face I can only make for her.